everybody. No, I better be seated before I start yelling at the camera. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another amazing edition of the Renatus Jam. We're going to keep this one short and sweet just like we did last week because we only have one thing on our minds. Isn't that right?
That's right. One thing only.
One thing only. One track mind right now.
Yes.
What's on your mind, Mr. Matt Snyder?
Nationals.
Nationals.
Yes, it's the only thing that matters right now.
It's the only thing we can think about, the only thing that we're working towards, and we have, you know what? Let's just go over just real broad strokes what our rough agenda looks like, and then,
yeah,
we're going to let a little cat out of the bag. Not the full cat, just part of the cat. We're going to let a cat's paw out of the.
All right.
That sounds really cruel the more that I say it.
Where does that even come from?
I don't know. I don't want to know. That just sounds a little too...
We don't believe in harming animals here.
Yes,
so
no.
I don't know where... Yeah. But I did find out that Let's Kick This Pig is actually in reference to Harley.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not actual...
No livestock is harmed in the beginning of anything that starts with "Let's kick this pig."
This happens so much where somebody says a saying and then I'm like, where does that come from? Because it's pretty morbid. And then,
I can tell you about some of them, but I won't do it right now. Anyway,
right, so let's go.
Our national conference is called the E3 Summit. E3 being educate, equip, and
engage.
That's
right.
That almost sounds like a Star Trek reference.
It does, doesn't
Engage.
it? Yeah.
Isn't that what they said when they're like warp drive or something? Engage.
I don't know.
That sounds like engage. Anyway, we are going to spend the first day educating you. And our light just went out. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
We're going to spend the first day educating you. It is all about listening to the most prolific setup, our best grouping of Renatus instructors that we've ever had on one stage at one time in one place. And they're going to be talking all about what is working in our market today.
Yeah.
11,
this one's going to be good.
12. I think we have 12 practitioner instructors or 13, 12 or 13.
I thought it was 12. Maybe it's 13 now. But
I don't know.
The list is incredible.
Yeah.
The amount of knowledge that, like, if I had a guest, I know I'm going to say this every time, but like if I had a guest, I'd want them there, and I'd want them there for that especially.
Yes.
Because the amount of knowledge, the real estate information that will be given is going to be incredible. They're going to walk away with very real value.
Very real value, actionable insights. They're going to be saying to themselves, I've always wanted to do real estate and now I know how. I know how to get started. I know what steps I need to take first in order to make that a reality.
Yep.
And anything we can do to help those not just dreams, but those fantasies become a reality. That's what Renatus is all about. It's all about giving people a new perspective, a new opportunity, a new frame to view the world through.
Yeah.
That then leads them to the path of going, you know what? I've got my next step. I know what I'm going to do now.
If you don't know how all the chess pieces, the players on the board move, you can't play the game. And that is exactly the way education is.
Yep.
With especially something like real estate, you need to know how all of the moves are made. You need to know how everything operates.
Yeah.
So get educated.
You know, the cool part is that as you get educated, as you start to put more and more tools in the toolbox, you start to drive around neighborhoods. You go around blocks and you start to see you see every building differently now. You start to
notice stuff that you didn't notice before. Like, how come that mailbox is full of mail, or you know what I mean? Like, you can tell that they're not, that somebody either doesn't go to work, or they live there all the time, or they're gone all the time.
Or the house is empty.
Because you want to know the story behind it all, right? Like, you're looking for people that are going to sell.
You're going to start looking at businesses, and you're going to say somebody owns that building, and that business is renting from the building owner, and you're just going to start to see everything in a little bit of a different light. That's what happens when you get educated and then equipped.
Big time.
So then on our third day, it's all about getting engaged. It's about taking the opportunity available through Renatus and using that to actually create the foundation for your real estate investing business. It's going to be an amazing opportunity. Like I said, 23 presenters. I think 12 of them are practitioner instructors. The other 11 are professionals. We have individuals like Jeff Griffin, who is a Paralympic silver medalist. He is also a world record holder for foul shots. I think he was a 2-time MVP for the Paralympic NBA. he's an incredible individual who was paralyzed at a very young age and now has created this ability. Not only is he able to, maybe that's letting the cat out of the bag there too. I got to quit saying that. I don't even like cats that much.
He likes to divulge secrets.
Jeff is an incredible presenter. I recently, this past summer, had the first opportunity to hear him speak live, and I was absolutely taken by his presentation to the point where everything else around me kind of melted away, and I just divulged. I went headfirst into what he was saying, and I was with him every step of the way. It was incredible. And he is just one of the best presenters I've ever seen. But speaking of one of the best presenters I've ever seen, we have another keynote that's going to be on Saturday as well.
Who?
Dan Clark.
Yeah.
Dan Clark.
Dan's cool.
Oh, man, he is cool. He is in the Speakers Hall of Fame. He's that good. I didn't even know we had a Speakers Hall of Fame. He's in it. They probably named it after him. No, I'm just kidding. But Dan Clark is recognized as one of the 10 best speakers ever. He has not only gone around and personally mentored CEOs and executives from all of the Fortune 500 companies, but he has spoken before the UN and actually has done tours for the USO and has been able to collect so many favors from the military that he's had an opportunity to fly in every single type of aircraft that is in operation in the Air Force today. And that includes the jet that actually goes to space. Mm-hmm. And so he's had an opportunity to spend hours in zero G up in space in the outer atmosphere in a military aircraft. Just incredible. Crazy. Incredible.
That's an experience right there. That's something you'll remember for the rest of your life.
Yeah. You know, Dan had the opportunity to be recognized by Ronald Reagan and was personally mentored by Zig Ziglar.
Wow.
So yeah, the heritage of where he comes from in the speaking world is unprecedented, but then you multiply that by the experience he's had since then, and he is just an incredible speaker. In fact, I have never met a more intentional or more deliberate speaker. He knows how to control just the energy in a room and the audience, and that's what he's going to be talking all about. Is he's going to tell the power, he's going to demonstrate the power of a story, and then he's going to educate everybody on how to tell the story, and it's going to be awesome. So not only do we have 23 incredible presenters, 3 days of action-packed content, not even to mention the banquet and award ceremony, but we have an opportunity.
Okay. What kind of opportunity do we have?
What exactly should I title this opportunity, Matthew?
Well, I don't know. How much are we going to talk about? Like, I don't.
So I'm talking specifically about Saturday night.
Yeah.
And about what it takes to qualify to be a part of Saturday night.
Okay. So
what is Saturday night? What do we call the ability for somebody to enter into?
Well, it's a contest of sorts, I guess. I need to define exactly what it is because we're still working on the rules on this. So that's why he's looking at me. He's like, it's like, what do we even call this? Because it could be
funny. It's just funny.
You know, I'm trying to figure out what there's so many different names and they all have different legal definitions.
Yeah. So we're not sure if we call this a contest, a raffle, a drawing, a lottery, or just an opportunity.
Well, they all mean something, so we need to figure out exactly what it is.
Here's the long and short of it.
Yeah.
Okay? Yep. Every single guest that shows up live in the room will put an entry for their inviting ICM into a pot. And basically what we're going to do is Saturday evening, as Bob Snyder's on the stage for the last time, we're going to draw 5 names. Mm-hmm. Those 5 individuals and one person they want to bring with them are going to be invited and actually personally chauffeured, not personally, but they're going to be chauffeured up to Bob's private residence. We've never done any kind of a networking event quite like this, where we're going to go straight from the national conference up to Bob's personal residence, where the pack, Woody, Bob, myself are all going to be there hanging out and having a very, very, very small group networking event. It's going to be an awesome opportunity for all of those people who get to participate, for us to get to know each other better, but then to also mastermind and brainstorm what the next steps look like inside of Renatus.
Yeah.
It is going to be super exclusive. Even more than that, though, are the picture taking opportunities. Bob's residence is up on the hill and his views are gorgeous. Oh, it's beautiful.
They are.
Facebook gold, baby.
Yeah, it really is. The views are that good. They really are like the best that you could possibly get.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. It's pretty incredible. But this only happens if you invite a guest who shows up at the national conference. As they show up and get checked in, that will put your name or your name will be entered into this opportunity, and then we're just going to pull them out of a hat. And if we pull the same name twice, I don't know what we're going to do there. Maybe we'll just invite you to invite 2 more people. I have no idea. But the more guests that you have show up, the more opportunity you will have to be a part of this super exclusive networking event. All right. One last announcement.
I thought the only announcement we had was nationals.
Well, this one is part of the national.
It's under the umbrella.
It is under the umbrella.
Right,
there you go.
What do you got?
But I'm gonna get kind of close to the microphone. I'm gonna say this kind of low in my late night DJ announcer voice.
Yes, let's hear it.
I just want everybody to stay calm as they hear me say this.
Okay.
Be calm. On Monday, during the Invest Edge, and this isn't an Invest Edge where we're inviting Chris Albin to come out. We are making a massive announcement about the national conference. If you want to know more, if you want to be one of the first, be on the Invest Edge live so that you can get the update straight from Bob Snyder.
Yep. But you should also just be on the Invest Edge anyways.
Oh,
the information that Ryan Dodge, that Bill Predabon, that Umair Hawk, there's so many.
So many.
We've gone through
Brian, who was on a couple days ago.
Yeah.
He flat killed it.
Yeah.
It was so amazing to hear him and it was off the cuff that he could just talk about all of these different experiences that he's had.
That's the thing. He's got 20 plus years of real estate experience.
Yeah. And he was just dropping just nugget after nugget of here's a tip, here's a tip, here's a tip.
Yeah.
Here's how you get things done. Here's how you make friends. Here's how you, and it was gold. It was truly gold.
Yeah. So be on the Invest Edge.
The Invest Edge is an amazing experience, not just to get the latest and greatest when it comes to real estate investing by individuals who are doing it today, but on this coming Monday especially, there will be a massive announcement on the Invest Edge, which is at 4 p.m. Mountain Time.
Yes. Utah time.
Mountain time.
Same difference. It's,
4 p.m. Mountain Time. It is a Facebook Live broadcast. Anyway, be there on the Invest Edge so that you get the latest and greatest, and make sure that you have secured your spot at the national conference. And then, of course, bring as many people with you as you possibly can so that you are not that guy at the end of the conference who says, man, if I'd only known it was going to be this good.
Yeah. You bring 30 people, you get 30 entries to go up to Bob's place.
Yeah.
But also the odds that, some of those people are going to buy education is pretty high, I would say.
I can't imagine a better environment to have a guest exposed to Renatus than the national conference. A place where our entire family from coast to coast is going to come together. We're going to celebrate the success that each other is having. We are going to recognize people for their accomplishment. We're going to get our hug fest on, and then we are going to get educated by the very best. It is going to be an unreal opportunity, and I hope that every single one of you will be there with us March 20th through the 22nd in Layton, Utah. It is going to be an awesome opportunity. Awesome.
Agreed.
You heard it from his lips. You know that it's true because of that. Matt says it. It's got to be true. Well, thanks for being on with us. We will be back with you next week, and hopefully we will have a guest on here with us to talk a little bit more about the incredible announcement that's coming on Monday. So don't miss the Invest Edge. We'll see you guys next Wednesday. Don't forget, the reason why Renatus rocks is because of the people who are part of us, who are with us, who are locked arm in arm with us in this fighting the good fight.
Yeah.
Thanks for being with us. Renatus rocks.